everyone? It's BillKeyz. Did y'all know Diablo 3 was here? No way. Did you know? Did I know? Nah. It is here, guys. Diablo 3. I've been having a blast playing this game. It has been sucking the time out of everything. I get on every night and play for a little while. I kind of want to just give you a little brief overview of the whole game. And then I kind of got a couple questions throughout the thing. You're going to see some Diablo on the board. I'm going to have some how-to-do videos. You know, you've seen a few. You're going to come a little bit more how to beat certain bosses, the best strategy, the best weapons, the best gear. I'm sure you've seen it all on the great thing called YouTube. You ever heard of that? YouTube? Yeah. But I'm going to give you BillKeyz's way of life, way of the great MMOs, RPGs. We look upon the skies in the wonderful world at the time of BillKeyz and reigns upon the Diablo. What's that? So I'm going to give you all my opinions. I learned from a good friend. You know who you are. I'm going to start posting all the things that I want to post. Sometimes I get to the point where I'm like, I'm not going to post that because people's going to think this. Well, those days are over. I'm going to talk and post and do as many videos as I damn well please. Boom shakalaka. So and I'm going to do it. So thank you for encouraging me, buddy. Olive juice, you pimp. All right, so Diablo 3. Just to let you guys know, if you had to pick what class I would be playing, what would you think BillKeyz would play? Of course, we know this, Barbarian. Now, I'm only going to kind of break down the Barbarian because the majority of that's the guy I've been playing. So, I like the game. It was a little short, and some guys went through the game like record time and all this stuff, and I don't know. I'm only on the second level of hardcoreness, I would call it. I'm not hardcoreness, I'm sorry. Second level of difficulty. I think it's called Nightmare. So, I guess it just keeps going. I think there's four different levels, and you can't advance until you beat all the things. So, I have beat Diablo once. I was pretty excited about it. I will give you guys a tutorial on how to do that for how to beat Diablo. And it's been fun. I've been playing with me and Phil and Weiser and Nidian got to play. All four of us got to play together. That was intense. We started some new characters, played together. It was really, really fun. Had a good time with it. But like I said, for the negatives, it was short. I really don't. Some of the things I don't understand about the game, the way my buttons and fingers work. I didn't know you could hold the left click down to move. So thank you, Nidian. He was like, Billy, you click so much. And I was like, well, I don't know how. He's like, Billy, you could just hold the button down, right? And I was like, well, you could have told me that. Like, that would have been nice. But I didn't know. I haven't played Diablo 1 or 2. I just started with 3. But overall, it's still going to be hours upon hours of fun. I'm still playing the game. I'm still enjoying it. It's almost, it's different. It's the same, but the first time I beat it, I didn't use any of the NPC guys that help you. So what I'm going to do, I think every time I go another up level, I'm going to use a different one. Right now I'm rocking the Templar. He's really, really cool. He's interesting because you can give him some gear, and then you can give him a ring and a neck piece. And then they got the follower things. And what I didn't know is certain followers have certain little icons that you can give them. Of course, I didn't know that, but so one thing I want to ask you guys, how do you enjoy the game? Have you played it? Are you going to get it? What do you like about it? What do you dislike about it? Just post down in the comments. I really want to know what you guys think about the game because I'm on the fence still. I'm still at that point where I'm like, I got my money's worth, but what is there? What else? What makes that game a $3.6 million game in the first 24 hours? What made it? Is the hype? Is it because I've heard of so many mixed reviews? Everybody's like, well, it took 8 years to make, and this and that. So but I enjoy the game. I'm gonna do like I said, I'm gonna do some kind of let's walk through. Let's call it that. No, so I'm gonna do that stuff too. But what are you guys' feelings about it? I know I have a couple of buddies that playing it. They love it. They're enjoying it. And then a few things here and there. It's one of those things where I just don't really know. So for me, it's great. I mean, like I said, I made my money's back. So playing the Barbarian, I rock with the two-handers. I beat the crap out of stuff. I'm going to tell you guys what spells and stuff I use. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to tell you what are my favorite spells, what I think you should use in certain situations, what you should use in bosses. All that's going to be kind of coming up into my How to Do series. It's very, very interesting. So it was crazy because I beat the first boss. I didn't even know I beat him. I was like, oh, the Butcher was the first guy. I was like, oh, all right, cool. So I didn't know that there were certain stages. I didn't understand. I saw the axe. Yes, I did see different axe, but I didn't know. I just kept playing. I was just click, click, click. I was just hauling butt through the game. And I'm one of those guys where you'll see me in the video, I go and get everything. I'm very go this way, come back, go this way. Now the second time around, I'm kind of, I'm just kind of molding through. So a lot of times you're going to see just boss fights in nightmare mode, I believe it is. So it's really, really fun. It's really, really interactive. It's crazy. I don't know what the benefit of using a two-hander, using a one-hander and a shield, or you dual wield. If you guys know, please let me know down in the comments. Is it better? It just depends on what you want to do. From what I saw from using a two-hander, it's more big hits, but just not enough. I like the speed. I like I'm one of those type of barbarians, and there's really not tanks and healers in this game. It's just pretty much me running around killing things. So I enjoy either or. It's not that big of a deal. So it's interesting. It's very, very interesting. So I really, the health pots, I've been using them. I would say the best thing for warriors is just stack strength. And then vitality is next, because that is your health. And definitely, use the buffs. It depends on what kind of classes you're with. I've been rolling Wiser's a wizard. We have a monk in the group, and Nidian. Nidian doesn't. We started all new characters to play, so I started a witch doctor. I'm gonna talk about him probably later. But my barbarian's 30. One thing I do like, he's 32. Is he 32? He's 32. Yes, he is 32. So one thing I do like about the game is you can color your armor. So like me, I was mad at first because I was like, I got to the little hut. You get to this one little guy and he's chilling down there and he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, look, some dyes. And he didn't have orange. And me, I love orange. And I was like, where's the orange? But later in the game, they give you orange. So my guy's going to be decked out in orange once I get the proper gear. Once he gets to 60, I'm going to have every gear that I'm going to finalizely use. And then I'm going to be running you guys through loot runs. You pay me $600. No, I'm just joking. So it's going to be interesting to have an active money auction house. So I wonder how all that's really going to particularly work. I got an idea, but I don't have an idea. It's going to be interesting. It does have a date that it's going to be released. So are they going to add DLCs? I don't know. I'm sure Blizzard has some type of making money thing. For example, like, hey, when this DLC comes out, buy this, blah, blah, blah. So there's one other question that I have for you guys before I wrap this up. How do you feel about buying the game as a physical CD or buying it off the internet and downloading? I really want to know. I know it sounds like a really interesting question. Like for me, I have to have the disc. I'm really weird about it. I don't want to download the damn thing. I want the disc. So answer that question down at the bottom. Answer all the questions. I appreciate you taking the time. I love Diablo 3. It's really fun. If you want to play with me, I will have in the description, by this time when the video comes out, I'll have in the description it's BillKeyz, #, it's 1421. That is my name. I'm going to have it down at the bottom too, so make sure you add me, play with me. I'll play with you guys. I'll start a new guy. It doesn't really matter. I want to make sure I beat everyone, and I'll play every night. I play every night around the same time. If you want to play, just send me a message. So, like I always say, my name is BillKeyz. Diablo. Do you know what it means, the devil? Because I didn't know that, by the way. And you have a great and wonderful day.